Hey guys, welcome. We are back. We are doing our normal time stream again. It is a beautiful Friday, and we do have some calls lined up, thankfully. I do have, let's see, three or four actually. Four. Got about four. Yeah, we'll call it four. Hello, Marie. How are you? I got about four missed calls from scammers that we called yesterday. So we will definitely be calling them back, trying to get them going, get them see what's going on with them. I'm good. I'm very good. It's Friday and we're all just relaxing. I was able to get the pretty much the whole week off or whole rest of this week off at least. And now it's really just enjoying my vacation. I had New Year's Day off, which was really nice. And I had yesterday off, but I did end up streaming. And yesterday's stream was really good. Yes. So we're back today. We're gonna try to get a hold of some scammers. Hopefully, we can be able to get a hold of somebody. Yesterday's stream was it was okay. We weren't really able to get a hold of a whole lot of people. Well, thank you, Marie. It was okay. We weren't able to get in touch with a whole lot of scammers, um, but the ones we did talk to were pretty good. We got back in touch with what was his name, and it was purely by accident. Porter, James Porter. We were able to get back in touch with him, but I that one was kind of screwed up because I didn't recognize his number right away and I didn't have it saved. So we got back in touch with him and we had to play it off and I think we did a decent job. I think it was a decent job with him. Um, he somewhat bought it, which was okay, but I'm gonna try to call him back and see if maybe we can't just keep that one going, cuz he didn't block my number. He didn't block my number. He answered probably 4 or 5 times when I kept calling him back. So I'm pretty confident his line is still active. So we'll at least try him. No guarantee, but we'll try for him. Other than that, we'll kick back some of the scammers that called back yesterday. We'll try hitting them up and seeing if any of them are going to answer. See if any of them are going to answer. Um, I feel like we'll get hopefully a lot today. Hopefully. No guarantees because it is all just kind of random. It's whether they pick up the phone or not. That's the whole thing, is if they pick up the phone. Because unfortunately, it's all based off them. But it is, like I've always said, like I'm always going to say, it's a good thing if they don't answer. Yes, it can make for a boring stream, boring content. Okay, fine. But them not answering means that they're not creating new victims, which means they're not stealing from people. They're not taking people's inheritance or their life savings or anything. So in in the grander schemes of things, it's better that they don't answer. So, content wise, it sucks, but you get what you get. If you guys haven't already, please don't forget to like the stream. It does help push out the stream to more people. More people who get eyes on this, the more people who can become aware of scams and stop being victims. Uh, if you subscribe, same thing. If you haven't already subscribed, it really does help. If you just feel like being a lurker and just hanging out in the background, or having the stream up in the background, that's perfectly fine with me. I do that with a lot of the people that I personally follow. So, no biggie there. Marie, how have you been lately? You been good? And we still have Nightbot. We still gotta do a little bit of tweaking with Nightbot because he seems to be still talking a lot. Okay, we do have some voicemails that some of these scammers did leave us. So we can at least listen to them, see if they're even worth it. See if any of them are even gonna be good. You didn't leave one, you did, but you're only 2 seconds. You can hear a kid in the background. That pisses me off more than anything.
Hello? Hello?
These were voicemails left yesterday. That one in particular was left at 2:19 yesterday afternoon. And you can hear a child crying in the background. That's what pisses me off the most. No voicemail. This guy left a voicemail. Okay, so he's speaking something there. I can't quite pick up what he's saying. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and see what we can get. Let's go ahead and dive into it, I guess. See who is at least willing to answer. A lot of these ones that I'm calling right now are from missed calls yesterday. So no guarantee that they would pick up, but there's a good chance because at least they can see that I am in their call history. A lot of them though, not available. A lot of them though, they'll see that they have a missed call for me. They'll see that they called me or I called them, they called me back, and now I'm calling them back. So it's just a giant game of fucking phone tag with them. Okay. And this one that I'm calling is the one with the voicemails. So we'll see. I'm iffy about him because you can hear children in the background, which is, I mean, concerning enough because he's trying to scam people with children in the background. That was a drop. But not only that is that they don't really pay attention to when you're talking because they've got so much noise in the background. So we'll call this guy. See if he'll be in. Nope, that one dropped as well. Last one. Oh, this one. This last guy, he called today at 11. So we know he is still active. So we'll call. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes, hi. I'm returning a phone call. I got a missed call the other day saying that I had won a prize and to call this number to try to claim. And I saw that this morning at like 11 o'clock you called me, so I'm just trying to return the phone call back. Forwarded to voicemail. That's weird. So either he wasn't ready and set up, which you could hear a lot of noise in the background. You could hear a lot of scuffling around and noise and bullshit going on in the background. So I'm wondering if he just had shit going on and he was not ready, which does happen. So we'll enter in this number. Why are you not entering? No, it is a valid entry. So we'll do it the long way. $70.94. Okay. Eric White. Okay, it's ringing, which is a good sign. Happy New Year. No, I didn't actually get to meet Kevin Hart, and I was kind of disappointed about that. I really wanted to meet him. I really did. I do really like Kevin Hart as a comedian. So, I'm kind of disappointed I missed out on that. Not available. Google subscriber, so we know he's. We'll try calling the number back one more time. Sometimes they don't answer right away. Eric White, right? Right? 12? We're trying to call this number back. He, I think he forwarded the phone call the first time. So we at least know that it's active. And it's a Google Voice number. So we'll try calling him back. Nope, not available. So that's fine. That means he's not out there robbing people, which is exactly what we want. So we'll just jump on to another call. Just looking through right now. I This one's interesting. No. I can't do that one. I don't have the tech set up for it, which is fine. It happens. Oh, good publishers. entered because you paid your electric bill. That's funny. Okay, so we'll come here, go here, and there, and everywhere. We'll call this person. Okay, it is ringing. Hard, hard hang up. So we'll call it. We'll try to dial at least one more time. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody as well. I know I did say that right away, so thank you. Happy New Year's, everyone. Everyone who's watching, Happy New Year's. It's gonna be it's gonna be a really good year. This year we have some really big plans in the works for the channel and the streams. So keep an eye out for a lot of it because it's going to be a lot of great stuff. Starting Monday, I'm going to be putting out. Why are you not working still? You suck. On Monday, I'm going to be putting out new members badges for you guys. So that's going to be a thing, which is going to be cool. We're going to have members badges starting on Monday. We're going to be having new members emojis happening, which is going to be pretty cool. That's going to be a slow roll later on in the month. So if you are a member, you'll be able to get access to those, which is going to be nice. We're also going to be finally opening up the Discord here very, very soon. So you guys can be able to join the Discord, keep a little bit more up to date for things like when I go live, when I go live, if I have any events, things like that. You're going to be able to see that when I post new videos. You're going to be able to see a lot of that. Ooh, I called this guy a long time ago. Okay. So you're going to be able to have access to that. We have a lot of, good features. I didn't want to push out these features because I know a lot of channels, they have those kinds of things right out in the beginning, and I didn't want to put them out there until we were ready. And now I feel like we're ready. So hopefully you guys are going to like them. I know my mod, Christian, he was working really hard on them. So we're going to be putting out the first wave of them on Monday, so keep an eye out for that. Bill, welcome in. Welcome. Let's try calling that number back one more time. Yes, welcome, Bill. Happy New Year. Trying to see who we could be able to get. We should be able to get somebody here. Yeah, I think that's just going to ring out. Here's another PCH. yeah, we've got a lot of things coming down the pipe for this month, probably next month as well. So, stay close to the channel, keep watching and everything, keep an eye out for them. We've got some great calls that we're going to be posting videos for. If you are a member, you're going to be able to see the full or get access to the full unedited version of those calls. The only
A message. Please press 6 and wait.
the only edits that are going to be in those videos is in between the calls, from when we hang up to when he picks back up. That's the only edit that I put in. Everything else is the entirety of the call. So if you're not a member already, consider becoming a member, because you can be able to have access to those. Go on. There you go. Bertha, welcome. Glad to see everybody in the chat and glad to see everybody here. Welcome. Like I said, we're going to try to be able to get some guys today. Fridays are kind of those wish-washy days where sometimes it's really
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. Please leave a
forwarded.
message after the
Okay.
tone.
Kat, welcome. Two Right Shoes, welcome. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yeah?
Hi, I got a voicemail earlier saying that I had won some kind of prize. I've got a claim code that I'm supposed to present to you or
I'm not
something.
hearing you. You're breaking up. Could you talk a little louder? I'm not hearing
Yeah.
you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Okay. I received a voicemail earlier saying that I had won a prize and to call this number and present a claim code or something to you to try to claim this prize. Is this the right department?
No, this is a personal phone. You
Um,
have the wrong number.
no, this is the number that was in the voicemail.
I don't know. You have a wrong number. I recently got this number around 4 days now.
Around 4 days ago now?
Yeah.
Well, I received this call like yesterday, so I mean, if you received
You're
it
not the
for
first. You're not the only person that called and stated that they got phone calls from a phone number some publishers clearance house shipped. Which
well, I
this is
never
not
said that it was
publishers clearance
Publishers
house number. This
Clearinghouse.
is and I stated that you are not the first person who called stating that they received phone call to call this number to claim some publishers clearance house ship. I didn't say you said it's publishers clearance house. I've stated you're not the first person who called.
Are you sure? Because this is the number. I mean, I don't know how that would be happening. I mean, are you?
Sir,
Yes, yes, I'm here.
it
Can you hear
doesn't
me,
matter if
sir? Can you hear me?
it doesn't matter if you're saying it's the right number or
But it's the
what.
number
I
that I was
stated to
given.
you what?
But sir, this is the number that I was given. Why
It
would
doesn't
somebody give
matter
me
if
a
it was the
number
number
if it's
given. I
not the right
stated that
number?
you're not the first person who called
Why
and stated they get phone
why would
calls.
this be the wrong number if this was the
Sir,
number I was
listen to me.
given? No, I'm listening.
Could you please
Can you hear
lose
me?
my number, please?
Can you hear me?
Could you please lose my number?
Can you hear me? Yeah, so more than likely he is. More than likely he is scamming. He just doesn't want to right now. He's just not sound. He's just not set up for it or something. It almost sounded like he was taking a nap or something. So let me at least put a note saying what's going on. So at least other baiters, when they try with him, other baiters know, hey, this is what's going to be happening. Maybe somebody else can be able to convince him. Copy. Thank you. Let's turn that down just a little bit more for you guys. All right, solid. Poor guy. He just wanted to live a nice peaceful life now. And now that his number is out there and he's been trying to scam people. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, hi. I received a phone call saying that I had won some kind of prize from Wheel of Fortune and to call this number to speak with somebody to try to claim it. Is this the right number?
No, this is not.
It,
You have a claim number?
no, there wasn't a claim number with the voicemail. Would I be able to verify it through like my name or something? Oh, come on. You don't want to try with that? We'll try calling him back. I don't know what his problem was. There's no claim number in the notes. So a lot of it was just trying to get him to keep going along with it. Let's see if he even picks back up. Hello? He keeps answering, so I know it's live. He keeps answering, it's just whether or not he will actually play ball. I'm gonna try him one more time. If he does the same kind of bullshit where he picks up and then hangs up, then I'm just gonna move on. I'll put a note on the website. I'll put a note saying what's going on, but that's about it.
Please leave your message for 92579.
Okay. Okay, so he just went and forwarded my call, so we'll at least put that as a note so other people will know if they try to bait him. Hey, at least make up a code. Either make up a code or do your best to try to convince him to keep playing. John, it's uh, ooh.
Thank you for contacting the Price Waterhouse Commission. This is Mr. Ray. How may I assist?
Hi, Mr. Ray. My name is Eric White. I received a phone call, I think it was yesterday, saying that I had won some kind of prize and to call this number to try to claim it. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Okay, and what's the name of the person that contacted you yesterday?
Um, I couldn't really understand their name. The message was really garbly. It sounded like there was a lot of static with it.
Okay, and could you verify your name, please, so that I can pull up your file?
Yeah, yeah, not a problem. My name is Eric White. I figured it was probably
Eric.
something like $100 or something. So I just wanted to try to call to see if how I'm supposed to collect it.
Okay, you say that they say you have won a hundred bucks.
No, no, no. I am assuming that I won $100. The voicemail again, there was a lot of static with it, and the person was cutting in and out, and I couldn't really understand what they were saying. So I'm just
Could you
assuming.
verify? Could you verify your city and state?
I'm sorry. Say again.
Could you ver-
Hello.
could you verify your city and state?
Oh yeah. I live in Kingman,
Can
Arizona.
you verify your city and state, please?
Yeah. Did you hear me?
Repeat that for me.
Kingman, Arizona.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Let me call. Could you? Yeah, let me call you back. All right.
Okay. Okay, he probably has a really shitty connection. So with that, he's probably going to try to find a better phone that has better connection and call me back. Hopefully, he sounds like he's willing to play ball, which is going to be good. Well, good for content. So we can be able to try to get him. John, to answer your question, I would say 1 out of 30. I'd say maybe 1 out of 10, 1 out of 15, maybe. But a lot of that is because the kind of calls that I do are I mainly stick to PCH lottery winning scams, and a lot of those they don't always pick up when they're supposed to. If you look at other scam baiters streams, they're every single call that somebody picks up, and a lot of those, honestly, a lot of those are tech support calls because they are calling a giant call center where they've got you know tens to hundreds of people who are answering phone calls every day. So it's more likely that somebody is going to be picking up. With these ones, a lot of it is based off of they'll get a burner phone and be able to just hope and pray that they get a good connection with that phone. So, yeah, it's maybe 1 out of 10, 1 out of 15 will pick up. Um, but I'm more so I like that. I prefer that because them not picking up means that they're not creating more victims. And that's the whole point of why I do this is to make it so that they don't create more victims. That's my whole thing. So if I call 10, 15, 20, 30, 100 numbers in one day and nobody picks up, I'm okay with that. Content wise, it sucks. It sucks for content wise, and not a lot of people like watching it. But for me personally, I prefer that because that means that these scammers aren't out here creating more victims, stealing people's money, and that's what I that's what I hope. So it's one of those good things but bad things at the same time. Um, we will, we'll call him back. Why not? call him right back and mute first. We'll call him right back and see if he'll pick up. He might pick right back up. Let's see.
A message. Please press 3 and wait for
Okay,
the
so he forwarded the call. That's fine. Answers, but bad connection. Okay. So at least the next person who tries calling him, at least they know. At least they'll know, hey, this guy, he does answer, but be prepared because the connection really fucking sucks. So we'll jump over here. Honestly, I feel like the Jamaicans have a better grasp of the English language. Bertha, to answer your question, Bertha, I feel like the Jamaicans have a little bit better grasp of it. Um, Now, when you get into like sayings and phrases, um, it's not the best. They don't have a great understanding of it, but I feel like they have a better understanding than Indians because it is a different culture over there. So, to answer your question, I would say probably the Jamaicans have a better grasp because they're closer to America. They deal with Americans a little bit more often. Um, so yeah. We'll try calling this guy back.
a message. Please press 6 and wait for the beep.
No, I'm not leaving a message. Yeah, we'll call this number just to see what he's about. No guarantee. Because it doesn't state. I can't call that one, fortunately. Yeah, their slang language is really well for me. It's hard for me to pick up on it, so I do what I can with it. No, not there. There. Oh, that was a hard hang up. Well, with Bertha, what do you mean you get away with stuff? Like, you can say a lot more stuff and they don't understand? That's also true, Kat. They don't really listen to you. They'll do like passive listening. They'll listen for keywords, and that's about it. But when it comes to like detailed words and everything in the sentences, they're not really paying attention a whole lot. We'll try this number. See if the notes online say that it's down. So we will at least try and see if we can't confirm that. That was about 3 hours ago. Hey, Christian. I'm sorry, Christian. I didn't say in the group chat that we were going to be live right now. I'm sorry. But I'm glad that you're in. Yeah, Bertha, that happens a lot. Hey, Teresa, you're here too. Thank you. So we'll try this number.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Good. Well, that actually really means that I'm blocked, which is fine. So we'll just move on to the next one. Don't forget to mute yourself. How old are these numbers? Okay, 5-ish hours, 7-ish hours. So it's not like they're extremely old. They're not a couple days old, which is good. It's difficult, and
Please leave your message for 659.
no, no, I don't like leaving messages, which honestly just means he forwarded the call, more likely, which I'm fine with. So we'll go there. We're just moving on through numbers right now, seeing who's going to be live and active.
Publisher Claire, no Todd Sloan. How may I assist your call today?
Hi, Todd. My name is Eric White. I'm calling because I received a voicemail saying that I had won a prize or something, and to call this number to try to claim. Is this the right department?
Okay. And what's the claim code?
The claim code is 1095.
Yes, sir. Well, we're seeing where you're the lucky winner of 5.5 million on the Mercedes-Benz car. Congratulations to you. How are you feeling? You're a winner.
Oh my God, you're saying that I won $5.5 million?
That is correct, sir.
Oh my God, thank you so much, Mr. Sloan. That is amazing. Thank you.
All right. Did you get a notification a few days ago informing you're a winner?
Let me see when I got this voicemail maybe like 8 hours ago. So like this morning sometime.
Alrighty, well, also here, are you gonna be home all day to receive your winnings?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm going to be home all day. That's not a problem.
Okay, well, your prize will be delivered to your home by Publisher Clearinghouse, a flatbed tow truck, and an armored security van. The
Oh,
armored
nice.
security van The armored security van will bring a certified check stamped but approved under the Bank of America. The flatbed tow truck will bring a 2024 Mercedes. On the delivery, there will be a lawyer along with company representatives who will be there to hand you the check, the car keys, and to sign over the documents in your name, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay, are you home, at work, or on the road?
I'm at home right now.
Okay, and are you married, single, divorced, or a widower?
Oh, I'm married.
And how old are you?
I'm 40 years old.
What was your occupation?
Oh, I'm a school teacher. Why all the questions?
Okay, for company security quality assurances during the claim process, you're required to cover the delivery fee of $450, okay?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you say that again? Why am I covering $450?
The delivery and the process fee.
Oh, delivery and process fee?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, well, how exactly do I pay that? I think he lost connection. Yeah, and he yawned right in the middle of it.
Jack customer you have called is unavailable to take your call.
He's a Magic Jack user. That's funny.
Magic Jack customer you have called is unavailable.
Ah, I think I lost him. I think he lost connection completely. Or his number got banned. Was scammers from any I'm told. Yeah, Christian, I was trying to get to that point, but he was very quick about trying he was quick with the script. He was really trying to get it moving, go, 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 go. Like he wasn't giving me almost any time to really try to ask him questions, which I don't know why. I feel like he's probably just not good at improv. So he just wanted to try to get through the script just as fast as humanly possible. So we'll at least save that number and we'll try to come back to it uh, in a little bit. We'll give him some time. More than likely, he's going to try to fix his situation and try to fix his situation, get himself straight. Oh, this is a missed call. Oh, from back in December. Beginning of December. Okay. So I've talked to this person before, but it's been a while. You would think they'd update their script. You would hope that they would update their script, but they don't. It's horrible.
The message. Please press.
Leave a message. So we'll just move on to the next guy. Like I said, we'll go back to that other number. We'll go back to that other number. It's just giving him a little bit of time. Yeah, you'll start noticing, Teresa, that they'll update their script probably end of the month. By hopefully next month, they'll update it. I'm hoping at least. I don't think that copied. Not correctly, at least. There it goes. And Christian, I've noticed that they actually do. They do. If you go to a lot of like Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, they have on the racks. They've got some have them really big giant warnings. Some are like little itty bitty ones, but they do have warnings
The
on them.
message. Please press 4 and
They do have warnings on the racks saying, hey, just be careful if it's a scam. Are you buying this for, a friend or family, or are you being told that to buy this for some kind of claim prize? Um, that's not a number. That's a number. Wait a second. I'm getting a whole bunch of numbers with this one. Yeah, there's a whole lot of numbers in that. Okay, so we'll try this. We'll try this one. Yeah. So I don't know if it's by store or by state or whatever, but I know that our Walgreens, that I do literally have a Walgreens right up the road for me. The Walgreens that's right up the road for me actually has a, a couple. They've got like 4 or 5 signs around the rack that
message. Please
that warn as a warning for people. But like I said, I don't know if it's per store or if it's by the location or what. Okay, so that number's just straight. So this post had actually 3 different numbers attached to it. But the first set of numbers is all messed up. The recording didn't get the correct amount because there's probably like 12 numbers in there. So we disregarded that one and we moved on to the other ones that had it. Um, Hey Nick, I don't know honestly. With the rat system, I don't know how they don't get get in trouble with it because it's a thing. You're not allowed to use it. So I don't know how they do get away with
Message.
it.
Please.
Um, for me, I'm not concerned about it. You do you. You do you, boo boo. I don't worry about it. Um, if that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to, crucify you for what you do and how you do it. That's not my job. So, um, as far as how they don't get in trouble, I don't know. They might just be one of them that they just haven't been caught yet. So if you guys haven't already, I will do a little bit of plug. If you haven't already,
Leave a message. Please.
like the stream. If you haven't also, subscribe. Um, it really does help push the stream out to more people, get the word out to more people so we can try to limit the number of victims we end up having at any given time, which ends up helping everybody really. If you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to be able to get a little bit more extra content, we do have a members club. You can see right here we've got a goal set up for it. If it's $3 a month, and with that, you can be able to watch videos up to 12 to 24 hours before the general public. Starting Monday, we're going to be pushing out new members badges, so that's going to be cool. We're going to be pushing out later this month or next month, I'm not sure which, but we're going to be pushing out members emojis that you can use. There's a whole lot more with it. You get the full you get to watch videos with the full unedited calls. There's a lot of perks with it. If you want to, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. But if you do want to, like I said, it's only $3 a month. We are trying to reach our goal. Right now we're at 76 members. We're trying to reach our goal for the end of the month of 100. I'm hoping we can be able to get to it. Uh, 5942. Have not called you yet. Yeah, just like what Christian is saying, we do have members badges that are going to be coming out. I'm going to be pushing those out on Monday. So during Monday's stream, you're going to be able to see new members badges next to your names, which is going to be really good. Actually, Christian is the one that made these badges, so I'm fully okay. They're I fully support it. Yes. So, you know, they're going to be something really good and really something to look out for. I think I just called you. 6122. Let's double check and make sure. Eh, we'll call him anyways. Oh, come on. Why are you not wanting to work? There you go. Okay, I have not called you yet.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the...
Well, we at least know he's a Google user, which is good because we can use that against him if and when he does end up calling back. Why are none of these working for me? Fine, we'll do it that way. And that's not working either. So we'll do it the long way, I guess, which is fine. $70.94. The notes on this one say that he's active, so
Hello.
hopefully.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Eric White. That was not supposed to happen.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yeah, he's not answering. Oh, call back. Yes, hello? You called me back. Come on, dude. Yeah, Bertha, that can happen. What the scammers are doing, so people know, is that they're spoofing numbers to legitimate businesses.
Please press 4 and wait for the beep.
Oh, I think this is for voicemail. They're spoofing numbers to legitimate businesses to make themselves look legitimate. They'll do the same with, like, if there's Bank of America scams, they'll spoof Bank of America's phone number so that it comes up on your caller ID. It'll come up on your caller ID as Bank of America. And you answer it thinking, hey, this is Bank of America. I can trust them. And then the scam starts, and that's when they can steal a lot of money from you. But then when you try to call the number back, it's to legitimate Bank of America. So it's really frustrating when they do that. And they have gotten a lot of victims that way, and it's really annoying. Ooh. I don't know what... There we go. Yes, hello?
Hello, a great good day. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Who's this? Why do people keep hanging up? Christian, if you could check Discord, please.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message.
Wow. Okay, so we'll try him back.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
That's weird. I hate it when they do that BS. Okay, now I was doing something here. 7094. Well, good for you, Bertha. That's really good. I don't know. I don't know if I've called this number yet or
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
not. Not available. Okay, that's fine, Christian. Thank you for coming in for a little bit. Okay, so we'll just go through, see what we can find. I'm pretty sure I called this one 6122. Yeah, this was the missed call. I called them. They didn't call me back.
The Google subscriber you have called.
Um, oh, wait, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Okay. Oh, now we got a call back from him again. Yes, hello? Hello?
Call rejected.
Okay, so he's got an automatic ringer. That's what it is. So whenever you call, the phone will automatically just dial back with or without his help. We'll try this one. Not sure if he will pick up.
Hello, you have reached the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Department. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. We are located at 2101 Northeast 36th.
Explain what part of it, Teresa. So, more than likely, this guy, this is supposed to be a sheriff scam, where he's saying you have warrants, and if you want to get rid of the warrants, you've got to pay a fee. The call rejected. I don't know why it would say call rejected, unless he's rejecting the call himself. But with that call, some scammers have it set up so that when you call them, if they don't answer, like let's say the phone's off or he forwards the call or something, he'll have it set up so that the phone will automatically dial back the number and call back the number. Automatic callback. Um, I'm pretty sure that's what was happening with that one, is that his phone is just set up for an automatic callback, and whether he wants it to or not, it'll call. I'll see you, Christian. Have a good day, man. So we'll just go back through and try some of the old ones. See if we can't get some of these guys to answer.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is
Not available. This is one, if you listened at the beginning of the stream, I played a little bit of his voicemail. You could hear children in the background. Which, if he doesn't answer, I'll play the voicemail again so you guys can hear it. Okay, so I'll play a little bit of it.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you can be able to hear kids in the background. Which is absolutely horrible. Because that's more likely his family in the background. Okay. Yeah, they'll say, you know, with the dogs, kids, roosters, cars, motorcycles, they'll say, you know, oh, you're hearing things, or oh, that's on a computer next to me, or that's on the TV. They'll make up all different kinds of excuses. Saying, yeah, it's the radio. Make up all different kinds of excuses and reasons why you're hearing what you're hearing, but all of it is fake and not true. And ooh, no, 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 no. That picture cannot fall. My wife will kill me. Oh, and my pen falls anyways. I'm just dropping all kinds of shit. Oh. Where'd you go? There you are. Well, the cats are running around. Actually, I have one right next to me. Onyx. Hi. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, stop. Stop. It's okay. Big stretch. There you go. Here's one of them. He's my little love bug. Here, there's a string. Play with the string, not my cords. If you guys were watching on Monday's stream, you know that I had to leave really quickly at one point for about 10-15 minutes. That was because, unfortunately, at that time the cat was not doing very well, and it's sad, but on New Year's Eve, that cat actually ended up passing away. It was a pretty natural death. It wasn't anything like he had cancer or a tumor or anything. He was just really old, and it was sad. It was a really sad couple days. And he was my wife's cat, so he was my wife's cat. So my wife is trying to do her best to deal with it. Yeah, kill that string. That string is your enemy. Yeah, he's our little demon cat. That's what he is. He is a little terror, aren't you? So while he's messing around, we'll try to get a hold of somebody too. What'd you do with my headphones, dude? There's one of them. No, you don't play with those. You know better. I'll... Yeah, you play with the string.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Who is this?
My name is Eric White.
Why do you keep calling me Eric? What's your problem?
Well, I'm trying to still win that prize.
You're not trying to do nothing. If you don't have anything to do, stop calling this number. I'm putting you on the block list now.
Well,
Bye-bye.
I'm just trying to win my prize. So I'm actually wondering if maybe that guy is, well, no, because he does sound like he is very much Jamaican. So more likely he's trying to not scam today, which is unfortunate for him. Because
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Tim Smith. That's unfortunate for him because we're still going to call him and still going to annoy him until he probably turns off that phone. Get that string. Get it. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Get it. Yeah.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please.
He's not available, so we'll just move on to the next guy. Eventually, we'll find somebody. Somebody will talk to us. It's just a matter of when. Oh. Oh, what you doing? That's a microphone. You don't mess with it.
The message. Please press 4 and wait for the beep.
Sorry about that, guys. We had somebody come by the house, and he startled. He did mean to, but he startled our dog, and our dog decided to go ballistic. So we'll just keep pounding, keep going through.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. Please.
No. Oh, now I'm getting a phone call from my wife. Give me 1 second. Yeah, my dogs are going crazy right now. We've got a. No, don't do that. Do that. Okay. Trying to go through and find out who is live and active right now.
Leave a message. Please press 8 and wait for the beep.
No. Ye- So we'll find somebody. There's gonna be somebody. Just finding those damn people. Oh wait, I have not checked. That's that one. No. Yeah, a lot of these guys just aren't answering today, and I think it's mostly because it's Friday and not a lot are wanting to pick up and answer right now, which is fine. Just means we just means that they're not creating more victims, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Is make it so these guys don't create more victims. We could try a Robin Hood or a Norton one. I don't really have any information about them. Why are you showing a broken image? Screw it. We'll still try to call and see. We'll do that. Then come over here.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
Sorry guys, I do have to mute that. I do have to mute the hold music because because YouTube and copyright and all that BS. Still in hold. So that one went to a voicemail, which is good because that means that they shut down. That means that they shut down, which is exactly what we're what we want. So it's just keep calling, keep calling, keep calling. Eventually, these guys will either turn off their phone or uh, answer, one way or the other. And it's still early enough in the day that we should be able to get something.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. Please leave a message after the tone.
Okay, so forwarded means that it's still live, and he probably did that himself. So we'll call just to see.
Call has been forwarded to voice.
Still forwarded, so actually considering how long of rings those were, he probably turned off the phone itself. He probably turned off the phone itself so that eventually it would time itself out. And then it would just go straight to voicemail. Hi, Onyx. You're back?
The message.
It's creepy how many of these have the exact same kind of voicemail.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer.
So either the no longer in service means that they did kill the number, or that they either killed the number or they have me blocked. It's one or the other. I'm actually thinking I might have to change my number here soon. By Monday's stream, I'll probably end up having a new number, which is fine. It happens. About once a month, I try to go through and change the number.
Please leave your message for 6.
And it's interesting because it's still so early in the day for a lot of these guys, because a lot of them it's barely 5 o'clock, which usually they'll still somewhat be active. But at the same time, I feel like it's because it's still the beginning of the new year and not many have jumped back into it. This is one that's the automatic callback.
Call reject.
Oh, I gotta be careful. Um, yeah, I tried calling that number and nothing came through. McAfee. Okay, I'll try this one. It is a tech support one. Oh, what kind was it? Norton tech support. Oh, that was hang up. So that's probably a call center that is down for now, which is fine because that means they're not scamming. So we'll go through no Nobo Robo and see what we can get from them. See what we can find. But how are you guys doing? How is everyone? How are you guys feeling with this new year? Because so far for me, this new year's been the past couple days at least have been pretty good. Oh, there it is. We'll try this number. I'm not sure if I've called this number yet. So we can at least try it. Oh, I have. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Teresa. That's horrible. And do you know how many feet of snow? Hey, Luann. How are you? Maybe 11? Jeez. Jesus. That's absolutely ridiculous. The past couple months have just been horrible with the weather. Just either extreme, well, it's not either. It's just been extreme weather all the way around. And even here in Arizona, the weather's been just really weird and wonky. Like the past couple days, I think it was yesterday or on New Year's Day, we, we were having 75-degree weather outside in January, which is really weird. We don't get that kind of weather right now. It's usually, you know, I'd say 30s or 40s outside. With the wind chill, it feels like 20s. So having it that warm outside is just weird for us. And we've gotten like almost no rain this year, which is really weird because our monsoon season was almost nothing, which doesn't hasn't happened in a long time. Our monsoon season this year was very little to almost nothing. I think we had like one or two okay storms, but other than that, I mean, usually for Arizona in monsoon, we're having, you know, rain, not nonstop, but really heavy rain for the monsoons. But this year, nothing. We barely got some sprinkles, which is weird. Which I'm kind of wondering what our snow season is going to be like because our snow season usually is uh, end of January to I've seen it to the beginning of March sometimes. Not often. Usually it's just end of January, beginning of February. At least out here where I live. Um, that's where we usually have, or that's when we usually get snow. That's when we get our most snow. And I'm kind of curious to see exactly what kind of snow season we're going to have this year because I feel like we're probably not even going to get any. Ration water? Eh, not really, no. But guys, just to do a quick plug again, if you haven't already, like the stream, comment, share the stream, especially share it with any family or friends, especially if they are elderly. That way we can spread the word around to as many people as possible, get more people to become aware of these kind of scams. Because if we make people become aware of scams, we can lessen the amount of victims we end up creating. Uh, Teresa, no, not really. Um, Luckily, a lot of our water comes from the Colorado River, so we don't usually have to ration the water. Um, but like, comment, share. Sharing the live really helps a lot too. Um, Anyone that you can think of that might be vulnerable, and honestly, I've seen people become victims who were 10 years old all the way up to 90 years old. It can happen to anyone, honestly. Um, so don't forget to do that. If you aren't a subscriber already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really does help. We do have a members goal this month. No, don't do that. Do that. Okay. We do have a members goal this month of 100 members. We're already right now at 76, so I'm hoping that by the end of the month we can be able to meet that goal. It would be huge if we end up doing that. And Teresa, thank you because that's I mainly just try to educate people, get people to be aware of scams because to me that's the best way we're going to be able to try to beat a lot of these scammers. Um, you see a lot of scam baiters who try to shut down call centers. Oh, my camera moved a lot. Oh, not that way. That way. You see a lot of scam baiters who try to, um, not that way, who try to shut down call centers and get people's computers shut down and everything. And that's great and everything, but they end up always coming back a couple days later on that day, a week, a month later, they end up becoming active again. To me, the best way to be able to try to combat these scams is by bringing awareness to people, making people aware of them because if you can identify that this is a scam right away, right off the bat, you're not going to let these people try to steal money from you to begin with, which is the best thing for me because my whole philosophy with it is find if we educate people and make people more aware of scams, that means they're less likely to become victims. Less victims equals less money for the scammers. Less money for the scammers equals less likely that they're going to continue to scam because there's no money in it. Okay, so to me it really does make a difference, and I really hope that we can be able to get there with everything. And a lot of it too is once they become aware, that person starts spreading the awareness around to their friends and family. And that person starts spreading to more people and to more people and to more people. Are we going to stop 100, get it to where we can stop 100% of the scams? Probably not. But if we can lower that number, that's what we really want to try to aim for. Lucy, chill. Lay down. Lucy, lay down. Good girl. And that's really what we're trying to aim for. So if you guys do want to try to help in that kind of effort, you can join the members club. Like I said, it's $3 a month. You can get a whole bunch of different extras and stuff with it. It really does help everything, and it does help support this stream so that we can be able to do bigger and better things in the future. So let's try, go back here. And we're just going to scroll through to try to find something. $100 voucher, that wouldn't be bad. We haven't messed with these people in a little bit. We could try to get them on the phone.
Your call in English, please.
The connection kind of sucks.
Save $200 or more on your car insurance. To find out, first, please answer 3 questions. How many miles per month do you drive? 100 or
I feel like if we call them back, we're going to get a different
To
scam
continue
every
your
time.
call in English, please press 1 now.
We're sorry we couldn't connect you. Just for calling in today, you have the opportunity to receive special pricing and discounts on select
The
products
connection
and
kind of
services
sucks.
available to you. Press 1 now to hear the available offers. If you are looking to book your next vacation or trip, press 1 now to learn about the deals and savings available to you. Are you looking to add home services like home security, cable, satellite, or internet, and want to save big
This is
on a
what
new
you call
service?
a pick a
Press
scam.
2 to speak with a local specialist
All of
and
these
to receive
options
a
that they're
quote
giving
today.
are scams.
Do you
All
or
of
your
them.
loved ones currently need elderly assistance? Press 3 to learn about the products and services
And all
available
it is,
to assist
it'll
and
connect you
provide
to
this
the
safe and healthy life. Are you interested in saving over $500 a year on your insurance plan? Press forward now to compare insurance options and to receive a free insurance quote. Looking to make home improvements or find a local handyman?
all of these
Press 5 to
scams,
speak with a local
all of these
contractor
options
near
are
you.
scams.
Just for calling today, you may now qualify for a valuable gift card that you can redeem at your favorite retailers like Walmart,
I'm
Target,
curious how
Home
well
Depot,
their
or
connection
more.
is
Press
going to
6
be.
now to opt in and find out if you qualify. Looking to book your next vacation or trip? Press 1 now to learn about the deals and savings
I
available
said
to you.
6. Give
Are
me
you
6.
looking to add?
Interesting.
Call rejected.
Mm. So we'll try that one. The connection is was so crappy. It was unbelievable. Almost unusable, almost uncallable. But a lot of those, all of those options go to a scam. That's the thing. Every single one of them goes to a scam, and depending on what option you select, depends on what script they use. That's their whole
we
thing.
could not complete your call. Please try again.
Uh, yeah, depends on which script they're going to use because it all goes to the exact same call center. Why are you not wanting to do that? So we'll do it the long way. Five nine 4942.
Call.
I gotta be super careful now. Okay, guys. Yeah, Teresa, it's a lot of the multi option one. It all goes to the same call center. It's just depending on what option you choose, will prompt the person picking up the phone and let them know what script to use, which is really annoying for it. It all goes to the same call center. You're gonna talk to the same person no matter what. It's just depends on what script they use. It's it's a lot of people call it a pick a scam because it's all a scam. Yeah, generally they are out of India um, with those ones, and what you could really hear the in a really thick Indian accent with it. Sometimes though, I have heard a very American sounding people on the other end. So I'm thinking that they have a American person or somebody who speaks really proper English uh, helping to run the call centers to make it even sound even more legitimate, which is really scary. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. Um, Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. Thank you, everyone. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and at least subscribe to the channel. It really does help out, like I've said. Um, we should be having a new video come out on Monday, which is going to be really nice. If you are a member, you're also going to be able to not only see the video 12 to 24 hours before the public, but you're also going to be able to the get access to the entire full call. So that's all the bleeps, all the everything left out of it. You'll be able to hear the call in the entirety. Um, it's going to be really nice. Also, on Monday, we're going to be pushing out new members badges. So if you are a member, you are going to be able to get a new badge along with it, along next to your name in chat, which is going to be really nice and exciting. Um, but yeah, thank you guys. Thank you everyone for coming in and hanging out. Thank you. Have a great weekend. And